Welcome to a book summary channel. Who Moved My Cheese was written by Dr. Spencer Johnson, a physician and psychologist who is also known for co-authoring The 1-Minute Manager with Kenneth Blanchard. Dr. Spencer Johnson was renowned for his ability to take complex subjects and distill them into clear, relatable stories that convey important lessons. He wrote several books during his lifetime, many of which became bestsellers. Before delving into the cheese parable itself, the book presents a brief section called A Gathering, where former classmates meet up after a high school reunion. They gather in a place where they could relax and chat, discussing the various changes that have occurred in their lives since their school days. During this conversation, one of the classmates begins to tell the story of Who Moved My Cheese, as a way of explaining how different people deal with change. The fable of the cheese and the maze serves as a metaphorical tool to discuss real-life situations and challenges that the classmates have faced. This gathering section serves a dual purpose, relatability. By setting up a scene of former classmates discussing life changes, Johnson makes the following parable more relatable to readers. Most people can relate to the idea of catching up with old friends and discussing the paths their lives have taken. Introduction to the main theme. This section introduces the theme of change and sets the stage for the main parable about how different characters, Sniff, Scurry, Hem, and Haw, deal with change. After the parable, the gathering continues, and the classmates discuss the lessons they've drawn from the story and how they can apply them to their own lives. This framing technique helps ground the fable in real-life situations and makes it more applicable to the reader's experiences. There are 4 characters in the story, each representing a different response to change. Sniff detects change early and adapts quickly. Scurry is quick to take action when change happens. Hem resists change and fears the unknown. Haw initially resists change but eventually learns to adapt. The story is set in a maze, which represents our environment, be it a workplace or community. The cheese stands for the things we want in life, from basic needs like food and shelter to desires such as success and happiness. At the beginning of the story, all 4 characters find their own cheese at Cheese Station C. However, the cheese eventually runs out. Sniff and Scurry, not being surprised, immediately venture out into the maze to find new cheese. Hem and Haw, on the other hand, are taken aback. They complain and are in denial about the situation. As time progresses, Sniff quickly sniffs out the situation, realizing the change, and moves on to find new cheese. Scurry hurries into action and goes into the maze searching for new cheese. Hem refuses to leave Cheese Station C and is paralyzed by fear, denying the need for change. Haw is initially hesitant but soon realizes that the cheese has moved, and he needs to move with it. As he journeys through the maze, he writes messages on the wall to motivate himself and others. One of his most notable messages is, "What would you do if you weren't afraid?" In the end, Sniff and Scurry find new cheese at Cheese Station N. Haw, after overcoming his fears and hesitations, also finds the new cheese station and enjoys the new cheese. Hem, unfortunately, remains stuck in his old ways, refusing to venture out. Key takeaways: change happens, the cheese will move, and we should be prepared. Anticipate change, be ready for the cheese to move and always look out for signs. Monitor change, keep an eye on your cheese and be ready to adapt. Adapt to change quickly, the sooner you let go of old cheese, the sooner you can enjoy new cheese. Change, move with the cheese. Enjoy change, savor the adventure and enjoy the new cheese. Be ready to change again and again, keep moving with the cheese. The book's central message is about the inevitability of change and the importance of adapting to it rather than resisting. It encourages a proactive approach to dealing with change, suggesting that individuals should anticipate and monitor change, adapt to it quickly, enjoy it, and be ready to change again when necessary. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more content like this. Thanks for your support.